Hey, welcome back. So, yeah, my driving test was canceled on the 5th, and I tried calling them back. Couldn't get through, and then I finally get through, and they needed my permit number. I was like, well, shit, I don't know that. It turned out it's the same number on my ID, but, yeah, they required that, so I was like, oh, crap, I don't know. And they were like, it's okay, just go online and make an appointment. Nowhere in the Central Valley had an appointment except for Kalinga on the very last day of my permit.
Well, yeah.
So I have one try to get this done, or I have to pay $35 again.
You're also attempting to do your driver's test during the one time a year when all the other teenagers are not in school.
That's true, yeah. Well, I mean, I would have done it earlier, but I suck at driving. Actually, I take that back. Everybody that has, like, been in the car with me has said I'm a decent driver. I just have no confidence. Especially since, I've had, like, a...
Honestly, you can't be any worse than Kirk.
He's a fine driver. He's just very slow. Which I'm very slow also. I drive 55. You know that song, like, I can't drive 55? I'm the exact opposite. I get above 55 and I start panicking. Okay, I think this is it. Oh crap. There's like a secret. Yeah. But no, the test. 55. You sound like a rock and roll clown.
Dr. Roxo?
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon Smalls came out and said recently there's a possibility that Metalocalypse could finish up.
No way! I thought they like hated each other. Mike Lazo and Brendan Small.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, I need all these one-ups. I need all of them! Give me them all! Oh my god, I did
That
it.
was your last egg, too.
I did it! Oh, did I won? How many lives do I have? I have 44 lives!
Yeah. What happens when you catch the monkey?
You eat it?
Oh.
Like everything else?
I thought it was like the treasure gnome from fucking Diablo 3.
Oh, that would be
Where
cool.
you like catch it and it gives you something.
Nah, they just give you AIDS.
Wow.
Have you ever seen Flight of the Conchords? Or just listened to their music?
Yeah, you showed it to me.
They have a song that's it's called like What's Wrong, or they're just listing like bad things and stuff, and they're like people getting AIDS from monkeys. And then Jermaine Clement's like, come on, stop touching them monkeys. Oh, speaking of Jermaine, I believe I gave you What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay. The new one?
Yes, you didn't watch that. It's freaking hilarious.
I remember I know that we've had this discussion before. I remember watching something that had to do with that series before.
Well, there was a movie. There was a movie along.
I could have sworn it wasn't a movie though. I want to say it was a show.
No, it was.
Maybe it was a movie. I don't know. I remember the movie being hilarious though.
Oh yeah, I'm just like I was really skeptical because I was like, oh, how are they going to capture the magic from a movie in a TV show? But the TV show turned out to be uncensored. Like they could say fuck all they want and have like really, really racy things in it. So yeah, it turned out really well and it made me want to have a vulva garden.
A vulva garden?
Yes. One of the characters, he does topiaries of all of the women's vulvas that he's had sex with.
Interesting. I mean, yours would be too.
One of them, he was like, this is one of my favorites. It was done for my mother on her birthday or something like that.
I was watching the 3 C's Comedians Cards and Coffee this morning, and one of the, I don't know his last name. He's an Italian comedian. This guy, his name's Sebastian something or other. It's a really long. It's like Sebastian Sticcio or something like that.
All right.
Whenever like I mean, obviously, you know the premise. They're in a car, they go get coffee, they bullshit. But a lot of it has to do with the car being matched to the personality of the person that's with him.
Okay.
So, like, was it Jamie Foxx?
Ooh. This is the only. Wait up, sorry. This is the only minigame where you can potentially lose lives. So I have to bet how many lives I want, but if I get the multiplication and then a 0. Oh, wait, actually, maybe it won't make me lose lives. I'm gonna go like
40.
30. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. Plus 0.
Wow.
Oh god, no. Oh, cool. I thought it was gonna go one
wait,
at a
so-
time.
It is.
Well, now it is, but at first it went 10, then 10, then 5.
It
So
just
I
gave me
had-
the 40 back. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
Jamie Foxx.
I don't remember. Damn it, I can't remember what the car was. Like, Eddie Murphy, I want to say he picked him up in like a Rolls Royce or whatever. Well, this other comedian, well, it's Jerry Seinfeld. Like Jerry Seinfeld and Jay Leno, I would bet, like as far as celebrities go, have some of the biggest car collections.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he thinks Jamie Foxx is a Rolls Royce, goddamn.
Well, it's like the elegance or something like that. But not Jamie Foxx wasn't in the Rolls Royce. I can't remember who it was. Like Martin Short, for instance. Martin Short, he picked him up in a
Smart car.
no. He picked him up in like a 1960s. And that's the other thing too is he even pointed. Jerry Seinfeld pointed it out at some point that they very rarely pick new cars for the show. Most of the time it's 80s or older. Like very rarely do they pick anything that's been made within the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So Martin Short's, for instance, was a 1966 Mercedes-Benz, like it was like it was a Mercedes-Benz wagon. It kind of reminded me of the wagon from Harry and the Hendersons. The brown wagon.
Yeah.
But it was this fucking ugly yellow or this ugly green color called mango green.
Alright.
Basically, it looked like an unripened mango green. And it was just the weirdest looking thing. But Sebastian, that comedian, instead of a car, he got them Vespas. And I was like, I've always wanted to ride a Vespa, and I would totally mash around town in the fucking Vespa. It'd be fun. But they're super cheap. They're only like a couple $100. Like
Are
they're
you
not
serious?
Yeah, Vespas aren't expensive. But the thing is Vespas aren't like so scooters. You don't have to have. You just have to have a regular license. You don't have to have a motorcycle license for them.
Okay.
I don't know if that's changed in the last few years, but from what I remember, you do not have to have. Oh, nifty. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, no, that you need that little bitty bit so you can make it up to this.
But yeah, you don't have to have. You can have a regular driver's license for scooters. Like motorcycles, you have to have a motorcycle license specifically.
Yeah.
But Vespas and stuff, you don't. You can just hop on and go. The same rules of the road apply to you or whatever. But I've always wanted one. They'd be kind of like dumb and goofy. And, like part of it is too is like that Jackass skit where they're like doing it's like Moped Mania or something like that.
I don't remember.
Oh, they had this whole thing where they were on fucking mopeds and they're just beating the shit out of each other while they're riding them and like ramping them off curbs and like bumping into each other and whatnot. It was.
Of course they would.
Oh, yeah, it's Jackass.
I had no idea that you had to have a license to be on a scooter.
Motorcycle.
Wait, I thought you said you had to have a motorcycle license for a scooter.
No, you don't have to have a motorcycle license. You don't have to have a specific license. You still have to have a driver's license to ride it on the road, but you don't have to have a motorcycle license to have a scooter.
Oh, okay. I see.
So like a Vespa, you don't have to go take a separate course for it. But if you were to go get like a Honda Kawasaki or like a Harley or something like that, you have to go do a motorcycle course.
Jeez. This is another game. Oh, come on, man.
That would have been a pretty sweet thing that you potentially should have kept.
What, a motorcycle?
Your dad's motorcycle, the Fat Boy.
Oh, he sold those. He sold those before he died. He had, I always forget what the name of it is. He had like the luxury one that has like really nice shocks, so you can't really feel any bumps. And it had,
Yeah, it's like the air ride.
Yeah.
It's called they're called like gliders or something like that.
I could totally picture myself on one of those, but then I'm afraid of getting hit by a car while on a motorcycle.
Oh, dude, I've been like wanting to do a motorcycle for a while now. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna go take the CHP course.
CHP course?
So if you pay for the class, you don't have to have a motorcycle for it. The CHP provides you one, and they teach you the defensive driving, they teach you the rules of the road, and they also do all of the training for it. And it also counts towards your hours that you need for the license. So like, you know, I have to have a certain number of hours for your permit.
No. What?
Maybe it's when you're a certain age.
Oh yeah, if you're under like 21 or something.
So that applies to motorcycles in general. You have to ride. You have to have ridden it for a certain number of hours, and then go take the final test. Or no, then the final test I think is the written test, because you have to do the driving portion before you can even get the permit.
Fuck the coins. Oh yeah. I don't know if you noticed.
But yeah, motorcycles are pretty cheap.
I mean, they're cheap. It's just like, you know, I have a fear of cars.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm afraid of dying in a car.
No, I get
But
it.
I went to the doctor's office with my dad one time, and there was somebody there getting treatment. It didn't just happen, but they, like, one whole half of this woman's body was just covered in scars because she like fell off of her motorcycle, but the motorcycle got caught on her jacket or something, and she just went along on the road with the motorcycle still going.
I mean, that sounds like it's like a once in a million shot that would have ever happened.
Oh yeah, totally, but you know, it's still.
But a lot of it has to do with the material that you wear too. So my godparents, Ron, they ride motorcycles quite often, and they religiously would wear gear for it. Like, I see a lot of people roaming around town where they're just like in jeans and a t-shirt. At the very least, I would wear a vest of some sort, like a hard leather vest, or something that has some sort of back support. Because, like, from what I've heard, one of the big things is if you fall off, you want to be on your back somehow.
Oh,
Because if you're
sense.
wearing a jacket or a vest or something that's designed for motorcycle riding specifically, there's a plate in the back of it that's meant to slide.
Oh.
So, like, it's the gear is geared towards that.
I see what you did there. Wait, what am I doing?
I actually need to go fix the motorcycle. So there's a motorcycle in the barn that I've been told that I can have. It's mine if I want it, and it has the original registration. Ooh!
Oh shit.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Are you God damn it!
Does that mean you get 40 more,
No.
or is it just back to 40?
It's just back to 46. Well, that's interesting. I think we need to take a break right now.
Okay.
I mean, break the episode. Yeah. Okay, well, we will see you next time. Bye.